Lufthansa, the renowned German airline, currently operates 27 out of the 120 active Boeing 747 passenger planes worldwide, accounting for nearly 25% of the global fleet. This decision to keep the 747s in service has surprised many in the aviation industry. To understand why Lufthansa is retaining these aircraft, it's essential to look back at their history and the unique factors influencing their decision. Lufthansa played a significant role in the history of the Boeing 747, particularly as a launch customer for several versions of the aircraft. Lufthansa was one of the earliest airlines to place an order for the Boeing 747. They became the second airline to operate the 747 after Pan American World Airways, beginning their service with the aircraft in 1970. Lufthansa's early adoption of the 747 helped establish the aircraft's credibility and reliability in the aviation market. It was a launch customer for the Boeing 747-400, which was an advanced version of the 747 with improved range, capacity, and fuel efficiency. The 747-400 entered service with Lufthansa in 1989. This model became one of the most successful and widely used variants of the 747 series. Lufthansa was one of the first European airlines to introduce the Boeing 747 into its fleet, following Pan Am lead. Their inaugural 747 flight took place on April 26, 1970, connecting Frankfurt and New York. This historical milestone established the 747 as a cherished part of Lufthansa's identity and legacy. Today, Lufthansa boasts the largest fleet of both the older 747-400 and the newer 747-8 models, with 8 and 19 planes, respectively. While the 747-8 is relatively new and expected to remain operational for decades, the 747-400 has been in service since 1989. This longevity is unusual in today's aviation landscape, which prioritizes fuel efficiency and sustainability. Unlike newer two-engine aircraft, the 747's 4 engines consume more fuel and require more maintenance. Additionally, modern planes offer various passenger advantages, such as mood lighting, larger windows, quieter flights, and improved humidity and cabin pressure. Upgrading the 747 to match these modern features would require significant investment. Despite the sentimental value of the 747, there are more advanced and efficient aircraft available. So why does Lufthansa continue to operate the 747? One major reason is Boeing's struggle with the replacement aircraft, the 777X. Lufthansa views the 777X as the ideal successor to the 747, given its similar features but with enhancements. For instance, while the 747-400 typically accommodates 416 passengers in 3 classes, the 777X can seat 426 passengers in a 2-class layout. Both aircraft can cover similar distances, around 7,285 nautical miles, but the 777X has a slightly longer fuselage and a smaller fuel capacity. The 777X compensates with 2 powerful General Electric GE9X engines, which surpass those of the 747, resulting in cost savings and improved efficiency. Adopting the 777X makes strategic sense for Lufthansa's long-haul routes, offering enhanced flight quality in terms of environmental impact and passenger satisfaction. However, despite numerous orders and its first flight in 2020, the 777X is still not ready for commercial service. One significant hurdle is its reliance on a problematic parts supplier, shared with the troubled 737 MAX. Furthermore, technical issues have delayed the 777X's updated type certification, pushing its expected availability to 2025. With this uncertainty, the Boeing 747 remains Lufthansa's flagship aircraft. Efforts to modernize the 747 include the introduction of new seats and cabin concepts, often tested on the 747S before implementation across the fleet. This solidifies Lufthansa's commitment to the 747 until the 777X is operational. Even with the introduction of the 777X, the newer 747, 8 jets, are anticipated to continue service for an extended period. Therefore, passengers can still expect flights on Lufthansa's 747 SS for the foreseeable future. While delays with the 777X contribute to Lufthansa's retention of the 747, it's not the sole factor. Alternative aircraft like the Airbus A350 offer comparable or superior advantages. So why is Lufthansa sticking with the 747 while others are moving away from it? Lufthansa has discovered a clever strategy to make their 747S highly profitable by leveraging some unique features that passengers adore. They've capitalized on the jet's special attributes to offer premium seating options, providing passengers with a glimpse into the spacious and distinctive cabins of the 70s and 80s. First and business class travelers relish the sense of exclusivity and privacy as they are situated far from the aircraft's 4 engines, resulting in a quieter experience similar to modern planes. Despite the ongoing high maintenance costs, particularly for the engines, Lufthansa has found a crucial factor in maintaining profitability: Lufthansa Technik. This company, owned by Lufthansa, specializes in aircraft maintenance, spare part sales, and various civil aircraft services, including overhauls and modifications. Lufthansa Technik can provide maintenance services for the 747S at a subsidized rate. As a subsidiary of Lufthansa, they already possess the necessary equipment, and their operational costs are lower compared to external companies. This strategic move explains why the 747 remains operational today. In essence, the 747 continues to be a pragmatic and sentimental choice for Lufthansa. However, the question arises: does Lufthansa truly require the 777X if the 747-8 is considered a modern aircraft? The answer is yes, and here's why. Despite the 747, A8's longer range of 7,730 nautical miles, being Boeing's fastest commercial aircraft and accommodating up to 467 passengers, the 777X is still favored. The crucial factor lies in the number of engines. The 747-8 is equipped with 4 engines, whereas the 777X has only 2. Lufthansa likely weighed various considerations such as ease of operation, fuel efficiency, and long-term cost-effectiveness before selecting the 777X over further investment in the 747-8 variant. What do you think Lufthansa should do? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and until next time.